Yeah. Well, hey, it's Friday, December 18th, and I wanted to go over a kind of a round by round with the Vitali Klitschko, Kevin Johnson. Um, can't really call it a fight because Johnson never fought. He's no longer the kingpin. Somebody came out and said, the safety pin, and I don't think that quite fits the thing. Don't they have like a baby pin thing? Remember those ones you put through the diaper and you put them on? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is when you have a shot at a heavyweight title, you got to go for it, man. That's your shot, dude. That's probably your only shot if you have a bad showing like Johnson did. You got to go out on your shield, man. Watch 300 and you'll have an idea what I'm talking about. You got to get in there and get after it. If you're afraid of a dude, don't fight him. Don't sign the contract. Don't waste people's time. Now, you guys, a lot of you dedicated fight fans out there, first, I would like to apologize to everyone that watched this fight live. And if my prediction of the fight led you to say, hey, this might be a cool fight to watch, and then you watched it, I apologize. I didn't think it was going to be that god-awful to watch. Now, watching what Vitali was doing was fine. You can watch and see, and it didn't look like he was that bad off or that he's going down or anything. It's hard when you're fighting a guy that all he wants to do is cover up, occasionally throw a jab. I don't think I saw 10 1-2s the whole fight of the parts that I watched. And, he was leaning back over the ropes, so as not to get hit, like Ali did, which was crap. They never should have allowed those ropes to be that loose. Anyway, I mean, when you looked at the Kevin Johnson, he looked scared before the fight. You could see the whites in his eyes. And apparently what he had done, this is what happened. He watched Rocky. You remember that scene when Rocky goes in toward the end, just before he fights Apollo, and he lays down next to Adrian and goes, all I want to do is go the distance. When he says that? That way I know I's not just some bum from the neighborhood. That part where he says that, and you're like, oh yeah, go the distance. But he did something that Johnson never did in this fight. He took it to, the man. Now, I know it was fake. Sure, I know it was fake. Anyway, it's your shot, man. You got to take your shot. You got to go out there and you got to give it all you got, man. That wasn't all you got. Now, why you want to, his next opponent, he'll fight some bum tomato can and he'll walk forward and he'll fight him. It was painful. So I'm going to make you suffer through what I had to. And second, I'd like, after apologizing, the second thing is I want to curse a couple of you people that actually wanted a round by round. Because that made me have to watch and suffer through this horrible fight. It was painful. I'm not even going to give you all 12 rounds. I'm only going to give you half. Because I love you that much. I don't want to put you through the pain I had to go through. So if you didn't see the fight, bless you. Be happy you didn't. Like I said, first round, Kevin looked scared before the fight. He comes out on his back foot. And what I mean by that is he was just going backwards the whole time. I mean, he might have been throwing a jab, but he was moving backwards, so he never got hit. He was scared of Vitali's power. Rightfully so. Vitali sparked him out. He's got a decent chin, so he ate a couple hooks. He was leaning over the ropes horribly. Vitali was controlling it, obviously. Vitali was jabbing, going to the head and body. And Johnson didn't do crap that round. Second round, Vitali throwing, Johnson covered up. Occasionally a jab from Johnson. Again, bending over the ropes. He's trying to talk trash and then run away. Vitali's landing his jab. He's landing his hook. He's throwing a nice right to the body. And then he's working the head and the body the whole time. He's trying to make something out of this because this guy isn't there to fight. He's there to run. He's just there to survive. He's not there to fight. He's like, let me make it to the bell. And that's a painful way to fight somebody. because the guy doesn't want to fight you. And that's frustrating as all heck. Guy's talking crap, but he's not even throwing punches. You know what I mean? He's throwing like 20 punches around. Crap. Round 3, again he's running. Vitali's trying to land. Johnson taunting, but he's not doing anything while he's taunting. He's throwing some crap jabs that really aren't doing much. Vitali's out jabbing him. He's out working him. He's landing the occasional right over the top. But it's hard because Johnson's just, he's rolling with the punches. He's not really taking a full shot. And it's hard to hit a guy that all he's doing is running and covering up and not throwing punches. Because when you throw punches, you're open a little bit more and you can get hit a little more. But when you're not throwing punches like Johnson, it's easier to see punches and kind of block them and stuff like that. Because he was never going. Round 4, Johnson's never engaging. There's no rights of merit that he's throwing at all. He's trying to throw a sneak counter right, but he's still backing up while he's throwing it. So there's absolutely no real power behind it at all. Vitali's still doing the jab thing and everything. And round 5 was pitiful. And I'm going to leave it at that. It was just more the same. Round 6, exactly the same. There you go. I'm not going to make you suffer through another 6 rounds of this. Okay? Painful fight to watch. Johnson should be ashamed of himself, and he should never get another shot at a heavyweight title. He does not deserve it. He is not worthy of the record that he possessed before he got in that ring. And that's pretty much all I got to say about this fight, okay? All right, you're welcome. See? Got that done, got it out of the way. All you guys can have a nice thing. Vitali looked fine. I think he's going to be fine for another year or 2, at least. And, it's just hard to fight somebody that's not there to fight. Okay? Maybe he was sick, I don't know. But it didn't look like it, and he never looked worried, So, there you have it, all right? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. You all have a blessed holiday season there. Blessed New Year. Family, all that, okay? All right? Did I already say this is Bigragu? Anyway, I'm out. Keep punching.